friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thank you for stopping by and visiting with me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am going to make the best of my day. I'm getting this video out. I'm recording it like in the wee hours of the morning, and I'm getting this video out early because I am headed to the hospital this morning. My appointment is at 9 a.m. to get an ultrasound. So I have lots of appointments going on right now. Then I had one yesterday to see the surgeon. Today, which is today now. It's just in the wee hours of the morning to get the ultrasound. Next week to go back to get the results of the ultrasound. Then the next week, pre-op, and then colonoscopy. So, yeah, I have a lot going on. And I think that will finish me out for the month of June. And then July, there's already appointments on the schedule. I'm going to be sick of the appointments, doctor appointments, pretty quickly now. But anyway, guys, today's video is a craft with me video, and I hope you will join me at my desk while I put together a unicorn Lovey. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Now, I have featured this book recently, and I do feature this book a lot because it's one of my favorites. It is The Crochet Cute Critters by Sarah Zimmerman. It's 26 amigurumi patterns in this book, and I think this book has went up a couple of dollars because I think it was about $7 or $8 at one time on Amazon, and now it is like $10. So and her new book that is coming out is much more expensive. And it is going to be, it's not released yet. It may not be released till the fall or September or something. I can't remember exactly. But it is going to be zoo animals. And so I think that'll be a lovely book to have also. Anyway, so this book here, I use this book a lot. I really do. And I have stuff marked in here that I definitely, like my next project or whatever from this book. But I have used this unicorn. I have made this unicorn. Here's the unicorn right here. I have made this unicorn just as it is. I have made this unicorn head and made it for a cupcake out of the unicorn head. So it was a cupcake unicorn. And I have also made this pattern and took it from a unicorn to a horse. And when I come back in here after we work at my desk, I will show you those projects, the horse and the unicorn like this. I do still have the cupcake, but I can't get to it right now. So anyway, I just made the head. That's all I made was the head, and I'm making it into a Lovey. So this is what I have done so far. So here is the head. I gave it big eyes this time, and I hope that it looks okay once this gets done. But anyway, that is the head. It doesn't look like anything right now. I did use I Love This Yarn on its head. So that's what I had. That's the skein I pulled out. So that's the one I used. And then I have its snout. I have 2 ears, and I have its horn, and I picked the brightest yellow I had for that. I don't know why, but I did. And then I have some hair. All that was I Love This Yarn in white. This one was a red heart bright yellow, and then this one right here is I Love This Yarn metallic pink. This is I Love This Yarn purple. This is a red heart love metallic that I had got at Ollie's a couple years back, and so I'm glad I still had some of that left and could do a little green to go in this. And then this is what I have left over from what I made. And this is some pink from the Lovey itself that I made to kind of blend it all together. And here's the Lovey. And I forgot to bring the cake in here. I had another cake of this, but this is, I love this yarn. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's a sugar wheel. No, it's a mandala sparkle. I'm pretty sure it's a mandala sparkle. It came from Hobby Lobby. It's not a mandala, is it? It is a sugar wheel sparkle. That's what it is. Yeah. Once you think about the store, then you think about what brand they carry. Yeah. Okay. So it is a mandala sparkle yarn, and I'll have to look and see what the colorway is and bring that back in here when we come back. I think I have another one of these. If I do, I would grab it or try to find the sugar band, the ball band of this. But anyway, so what I am doing is I'm going to attach the unicorn head on here. Oh, I didn't make any arms. I don't know if it needs arms. I don't know. I just thought about that. I'm attaching the unicorn head on here, and that is what I'm making my unicorn Lovey out of. I didn't make any arms. Just realized that. So anyway, let's go to my desk and craft, okay guys? Okay friends, thank you for joining me at my desk today. We are going to put this unicorn together, and I'm just going to show you a few things about this and what I've done and what I'm thinking about doing and such. So this is the unicorn head. Now the pattern does not have you to close up the unicorn head, and also I didn't want to close up the head because I want to sew that Lovey to this ring, and I didn't want to close it up because I actually wanted a round to sew it to. So I made this little circle, just it's just some double crochets, and then I increased, and then I increased some more. I just wanted to make something to put inside this hole so that the stuffing doesn't come out through the bottom, you know, the Lovey. So that's what I did, and so I'm just going to stuff this in here, and I'm gonna gonna push it out, and when I get it all in here, I am pushing it out so it is a flat circle like that, not just wadded up. So that is my goal, is for this to kind of be a stopper. But I don't think this needs to be glued in or sewn in or anything like that, because I'm going to sew the Lovey to this right here. But I do want to get this smoothed out in here, you know, so that it fits well and it's not lumpy or anything like that. Okay, so I think that's good. It fits in there pretty good, and I've just got it stretched out in there so that the edge of it comes about right here all the way around. Okay, so that's what I'm working with right here. All right, I think I'm going to put the ears on first, and so the ears go kind of sort of like this. And I don't really actually know exactly where I want to put them, so I'm just going to kind of pin it on. That's probably not where I'm going to actually keep it. I don't know. I'm going to look in the book real quick and see what the ears look like in that book, and see if I can't kind of figure out where to put them here. So let me look at my book here. A picture of the ears. Let's see. The ears. doesn't really say where to put the ears exactly. I've obviously made this 3 times before, and so I figured out where to put the ears, obviously. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. I think... So 1, 2... 1, 2, that's about on row 3. 1, 2, 3. The storms are rolling in again tonight. You might hear some thunder. And I didn't know it was going to rain again tonight. It's just all of a sudden, I asked Alexa. She heard me. I asked her earlier, and she said no. I don't know. I always just pin them in, and then I look at it and think about it a while before I ever decide, you know, exactly where they need to go. And then this will go on like this. So I don't know. Sometimes half of the hardest part of the project is deciding where to put things. I think that one's further back than this one. Let's see. I don't know. I think once I put the horn and the ear, the hair on there, it's not going to really matter exactly where the ears are. Right? Because it's going to kind of be covered up a lot with everything else going on in there. So, okay, I had weather alarms going off on my phone, and so I think that stopped the recording and I didn't realize it, but all I did was glue this ear on. If it didn't make it in the video, I glued that ear down. Now I gotta glue an ear over here. So yeah, we've had lots of storms going on, and I thought we were done with the storms, but obviously not, because we just got weather alarms on the phone. So I don't know what's going on, but it is lightning and thundering and starting to rain now. Okay, so I'm going to place this down in here and just hold this down a little bit to let that dry, to cool, so that it does dry to stick. I didn't even see what the weather alert said because it scared me and I was trying to turn it off quickly. It doesn't tell me on my hotspot phone. Okay, so there's my ears. Now let's figure out the horn. I think it just kind of goes right there. Yep, I think that will work for me. I'm just putting glue all around the bottom of this. And I'm just going to stick it on right here in the center and hold it right there. Now the other day, when I was doing a video, and I said, I think I was in here at my desk working on something. Might have been a granny square. And I said, I went to say center, and I said center instead. And then I was about to just crack up laughing because one time, many years ago, I was in Walmart. And I saw my mom over at the photography booth thing they had, where they developed pictures and all that kind of stuff. This is years ago. I don't think they even still have that anymore. But years ago, they used to have, you know, photography counter. Maybe they do have it. I don't know. I never use it if they do. But anyway, I saw my mom over there picking up some pictures. And so I went over to her to say hi and asked her what she was doing, and she said she was getting some pictures developed of the center. And I was like, oh really? And I'm thinking to myself, well, who's the center? I don't know. So it was taking them a good while, but I was hanging around because I wanted to see who the center was. I didn't know who the center was going to be. Was it? So I kind of hung around a little bit, and then the pictures came out. It was of the center that she went to the senior center. I was thinking, whoa, she's getting pictures of the center. Who is it? Who's the center? Are they in the family? I don't know. Do I know the center? Ended up it was the center, not the center. And so when I said that the other day, I don't know, I was really tired when I was doing that video, and it came out center instead of center. And I just almost lost it laughing because of that. Thought I'd just share that little funny with you guys. Okay, so that needs to be below that, and I'm just putting in some markers so I'll know about where I'm going with this. I think if I fit that up in there like that, it will be in the right spot. And this is his muzzle, so I did stuff it a little bit. And now I'm going to just, I'm probably holding this in an awkward position, but I can only do so much. I don't want to drop this. I don't know. Okay, come on. Gotta get on here before it starts drying. Alright, yeah, I think it worked out good. Although I got glue on my finger. But I held it too long and it was almost drying. So it wasn't that hot. And I'll see if I need to go around that and glue that anymore down. I have these rubber tips to wear on my fingers. I had some at one time and I dropped them on the floor. I had two of them, pink ones that came from Dollar Tree, and I dropped them on the floor and they rolled under the buffet in the dining room, and so that's where they live now. And because nobody's gonna move that buffet to get them, I can promise you. So they now live under the buffet, my two pink fingertips like this. And I think I lost them on a video, like during the video I lost them. So a sweet subscriber sent me these, and I use those when I remember to. because, you know, they do help your hands, save your fingers from being burned. But then also sometimes it's more of a nuisance trying to use something. So sometimes I use them and sometimes I don't. It just depends on what I'm doing, kind of. But that's pretty good on there. So that says muzzle. And there's that. Okay, so now I gotta figure out what I'm doing about this hair. I'm thinking, I'm even contemplating crocheting a white circle and putting it right here, tying the hair around that white circle. You know, I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do that real quick. I've still got my yarn right here. So that's what I'm going to do, is just make a little circle here. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Perfect. So I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to put 8 single crochets right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. I guess I will slip stitch into this first one. Okay, and then I'm just going to cut my yarn. Alright, easy enough, right? And I'm going to just tie a knot in this. Okay. Alright, so I need to tie these on the back side of it. So just starting in this one, let me get a different hook I can kind of handle here. I'm going to pull, I'm just going to make this really simple and easy on myself. Pull this one through and see about tying it on here. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I might have been better off gluing them down, but I thought maybe I could tie them on this one and then just glue this one circle down instead of all these strands. But let me see. I think that's going to work, actually. I think it will. Okay, so I have that pink. I know I kind of want that pink at the front right here. See, I'm just going to, that's all I have to glue down is that white circle in the end. Okay, so I want the pink one right there. So, in the next, I'm going to put a green. I like pink and green together. So in the next one, I'm just going to put a green strand of hair. And I might have did that on the wrong side. Yep, I got it coming through so it'll be tied on the top. So let me change that. because I do want it to tie on the bottom so I can hide my, you know, stuff on the bottom. Okay. Y'all with me? Maybe I can do something with all these tails in the end to pull them all up under this to hide it a little more or something. Okay, so in the next one, I probably need, let's see, I don't know, purple? I hadn't really thought this out of exactly what I was doing. That's how I roll. I didn't have any plans of where to put colors or anything like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Here's the purple. Alright. So I've got pink. So I might be putting this on that side of the head. Okay, pink, green, and purple. Then I could put a regular pink. Next, and okay, a regular pink, and then it doesn't have to be symmetrical of how the colors go, so I could go green. I'll go green next. Okay. Whoa. Alright, and now I have another pink and a purple. So I think I'll put pink next. I might even have too many strands for this little bitty space. Okay. And now I'll put a purple. Okay, and now I have this one pink left that I'll just put right here. All right, now let's see. Alright. Now if I can pull all my strands down, get them all down here to the bottom, and let's see what I can do. Okay, so let me do this. I'm going to tie these two together and then trim it. I definitely don't want ends sticking out anywhere. So I'm just going to trim that really short and it'll be fine. And then the same for these two. Now I'm almost finished with the head, and then I'm just going to sew that onto my Lovey part, the blanket part of the Lovey. All right. Okay, let's see. Last section. Whew. Okay. Now. All right, let's see what we got here. So my idea is to glue this right here. See what I was talking about, the ears, which this could go to the back if need be. Okay, so I'm going to flip these back, put some glue all right here, and then just put that right behind the horn. Sounds easy enough, don't it? And I'm trying to put glue on all those strands, and I run out a glue stick. Ah. Good gravy. Okay. And I'm going to just put that right behind and I kind of did put a lot of glue on that because I wanted some on all those strands so that they were kind of hidden up under there. Now that kind of leaves a ball spot, don't it? I don't know. I don't know if that ball spot bothers me or not. I don't think it does. Let's see. You can tighten up your curls if you want to. Alright, well, I'm fine with that. I could do one more strand and glue it right here. Except I already put my sparkle yarn away. I'm okay with it for now. Next time I get my sparkle yarn out, I might do a strand right here and glue it on. But I've already put it away. And by put it away, I mean that I put it in a box and put the lid on it and put another box on top of that and then put some crates on top of that. So, yeah. But I think I'm going to be removing my yarn from that and putting them on my sparkle yarn, because I, do use that sometimes in projects, and I know I'm going to want to use it in more projects. Also, I didn't think about what yarn I was going to use to sew that onto this. I'm through with the hot glue gun, so I'm unplugging it. I really wish I could move it away. I know I have a mess going on over here, but I got a bunch of projects going on, so you have to excuse the mess. So here is my center, not the center. And I'm going to turn it so that the head is, so it's draping, the corner is coming from the head. So I'm going to turn it just about like that, kind of lining up the center of the bottom of this head with the center of this. Now, might have been easier if I would have did this before I put all the head pieces on, but surely not. Surely that wouldn't have made it easier. Let's see. Where did that center go? Right there, I believe. And is that still lined up with this corner? Pretty much. Okay. So this is my center right here. So I feel like I need to pin this down. Maybe even with my longer needles. Yeah, definitely with the longer needles. That works better. Okay. Now I've got to find this little ridge in here of the, here it is right here. Well, I was thinking I was going to use pink yarn to sew that on, but it looks like I got white. That's what I've got here on my desk. I don't see anything else close by. Okay, it'll work. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to find that edge right here, and I'm going to go through and tie my yarn on to sew with. Okay. So I think I'm sewing it to this right here. But I want to make sure I get, at least 2 loops there and not just 1 loop. I just got to kind of go under this, and I'm feeling to see where that ridge is and just making sure I'm getting some of it around this right here. Okay, I think it's working. I'm just gonna go around and I don't know, sew it around. That's what I'm doing. This one I'm just gonna put it through here. Give it a little something to tie off to, you know. I'm feeling to make sure, you know, where my ridge is and getting those in. Yeah, I think next time I get my sparkle yarns out, or I might even get in there at some point this weekend if I have time, and go ahead and get my sparkle yarn back out and clear out a cubby hole, not one, clear out a cubby hole section, because in all reality, thinking about my yarn room, I have a little section there where I put specialty yarns. Okay, in all reality, how often am I using a specialty yarn versus how often am I going to use a sparkle yarn? So it would make more sense to have my sparkle yarn in that section and put the specialty yarn in the tote, the plastic tote. That way I can get the, you know, have the sparkle yarn handy to use. And then when I want to use a specialty yarn, I can get the tote out and look through it. So that makes more sense to me, don't it, to y'all? I knew y'all would agree with me. So I plan to do that at some point, the next time I have some free time. But y'all, I'm really working hard on my channel. I'm trying to, you know, get out the video content for you guys, and I'm just working hard at it. I really am. I'm putting in a lot in, you know, effort here. And it's because I want to, okay? I'm not complaining or anything like that by all means. I'm saying that's what I want to do and I'm enjoying doing it. But it does take, you know, it takes a lot of time to make videos and to make projects and to do all the fun things that I'm enjoying doing. And I think I've gotten like, no, I'm still on the circle. But I'm just saying that it does take a lot of time to do that, and there's not time to do other things, you know. So, yeah. But I am, you know, next time I do get a free chance, I'm going to go in there and change up some of them cubby holes and put yarn that I want to gather together and yarn that I'm going to use more frequently if it's out together and such. So, yeah, I think that's a good idea. And no, I'm not complaining whatsoever about making videos. I thoroughly enjoy making videos and content for you guys. Like, that's my favorite thing to do. And I'm working hard at it to do it. And it does take up time. It doesn't just magically happen. So I don't have free time to do, you know, a few things. Like, I don't have time to be on social media, honestly. I don't. And I'm not complaining about that because I really don't enjoy social media anyway. But when you're busy doing, you know, stuff like this, making videos, planning videos and all that kind of stuff, there's just not a lot of extra time for things like that. And I'm not complaining about that at all. Trust me. I mean, I'm going to do what I enjoy doing and what I want to do, and this is what I enjoy doing. I don't know, I should never have brought that up because I don't want anybody to think I'm complaining, because I am not. I don't have to do this. I want to do it. Right? That's why I'm here. It's because I enjoy it. I love spending time with you guys, and I love creating things and just, you know, showing you guys what I'm working on and how I go about creating things. Because I get a lot of questions about stuff like that, and so I'm trying to show you more of kind of behind the scenes, like this is how that happened. And sometimes it's just by pure accident that it does even happen. Okay. It is raining pretty good out there right now. I want to make sure I get... Yeah, it's coming down hard now. Oh, and there's a bug that flew in when I let Phoebe out. I hope you guys have a project that you're enjoying working on. Whoa, that wind is blowing super hard. I'm looking at my security cameras. It's lightning and the wind is blowing. Now before I tie this off, I'm going to kind of check to see if there's any spaces that need a couple more stitches or such. So I'm going to stick this right here and flip it over. I'm going to take it out of screen for just a moment so I can look at it and see, you know, how that looks. And it looks adorable. I love it. I think it looks good. I really don't see... I see one place that could use a stitch. Oh, the lights flickered. My lights are flickering. Well, that's not really even there, so... I'm going to try to get done with this because my lights flickered twice now. I hope you guys are safe wherever you are. Alright guys, we're going to go back to the yarn room so I can show you this finished, and I will meet you back in there. Let's hurry up, y'all. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay friends, I hurried in here as fast as I could and the lights are flickering a lot, so I told you I would show you a unicorn that I had made out of that book before. And this one I just put some little curly hairs on the side right there, and it has curly hairs for a tail. So that is what I had done before for the unicorn out of that book. And so from there I took this same pattern and made the horse. So here is my horse, and he He just has some yarn for hair for his mane. Let's see. I don't know. Anyway, so here he is, and he has just yarn tail back here. So that is the horse I made and the unicorn that I made from the book Cute Critters, Crochet Cute Critters. Alright, and so today, and like I said, I made a cupcake before, but I can't get to it right now. Big Daddy's asleep in the room that it is in. And so here is the Lovey that I made today. And I will tell you, this yarn is actually a mandala. So I got it from Walmart. That's where I got it from. So anyway, it's a Lovey, and it's sewn on a unicorn head. I didn't give it any arms. I don't think I'm going to. I think it's fine just like this. Yeah, it's just going to be a head. And that's the hair. I am going to eventually do a strand of hair, one strand of hair, and put it right here. Just glue it on top of that to cover up its little bald spot. I think it's fine, but I'll probably do that next time I get my yarn, sparkle yarn out. Anyway, but it did turn out fine. It looks good. It looks good. It turned out great. So that is my Lovey. And so just to show you the yarn, I did find it as Mandala Sparkle Draco, and I did have another one of that, and that's what it looks like, Mandala Sparkle and the colorway Draco, and it did come from Walmart. I even remember buying it at Walmart now. So that's my Lovey, and I'm gonna go because you can tell my lights are flickering, and I'm afraid we are gonna lose electricity. I hate that, but it happens. Bye, friends. I will see you all in the next video. Y'all stay safe, and remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet.